Yankees don't talk, they show. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Judge in the box, game on tilt. Ball gone quick, ain't nothing built. Swing so clean, you can frame that stat. He don't need height, just a lumber in the bat. Ben Rice heat, don't blink at the plate. Rookie with a swing that can flip the state. Fast hands, powers on locked in. With 22 step up, they know it's a win. Volpe moving like a ghost through dirt. Quick on the bag, clean with the work. Backhand grab, spin and fire. Gold in his glove, Bronx born wire. South Bronx cold, but the bats stay hot. Yankee blood deep, give it all they got. Pinstripes loud in the heart of the game. 2025, they ain't playing for fame. Lights down low, but the team shine bright. BX pride in the playoff fight. One goal, one grind, never fold. Chasing that ring like the...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back in the building. Sorry for the late night stream. I was in the baseball field all day with my son. He had a tournament, and he did good, man. He went 4 for 4, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the New York Yankees dropping a tough one to the Tampa Bay Rays, 3-2. Man, there's so much to talk about today. It's just an eerie day, man. First, we get the news Clarke Schmidt was scratched from the lineup, right? And you know what? Before we get into that, let me shout out the chat real quick. My man Ace was good. Ace was good. Nando 390 says Max Fried for Snell straight up. I tell you what, man, we dodged the bullet with this Blake Snell stuff. He's all right though, man. He'll be back. He'll be back for you guys. He'll be back. Let me know how you like the new layout, man. I'm trying to do something new, and I hooked up my my old mic. I usually don't like using this mic, even though it's better than the other one, but I get a lot of background noise. So if I get background noise, let me know in the chat, man, so that way I can fix it. But anyway, let's get into it, man. Clarke Schmidt scratched from the lineup with side soreness, or whatever that means. I guess his left side was sore. I don't know how your left side is sore. Like, it's still, I don't know, man. I was trying to do some research on it, but it's pretty vague. I guess the good news is that he went to get MRI and everything came out clean. So I think Boone just scratched him from the lineup just as a precautionary measure, So he'll be back in the rotation come the San Diego series. So I mean, look, I'll tell you what though, freaking Yarbrough pitched in his place, right? And he did a fantastic job. I think he probably did better than what we would have got out of Clarke Schmidt. I know that may seem crazy, but Clarke Schmidt is good for 2-3 runs, and Yarbrough gave up what, 1 run? How much runs was charged to Yarbrough? Let me see real quick. Yeah, he gave up 1 earned run, so he got himself out of trouble. I'm not mad at him. He actually stepped up big time, man. He stepped up big time. Ian Hamilton came in there. He got himself out of trouble after walking somebody, and he got 3 Ks, so he looks good. Fernando Cruz looks phenomenal. And before I even get into the bullpen, because we're going to talk about that too. We got the topics to the right there. The A says maybe his wife put it on him too much. I don't know, man. Why? I mean, it's kind of weird, like how your side is hurt. Maybe he was, I don't know. It's kind of vague. It's like, is it his side? What, his left side, his thigh? What is it? His ribs? His obliques? What is it? His side, his shoulder? They weren't really too clear about it, but it's all good. A says Ryan Yarbrough has been a blessing for real. Yeah, he has been a blessing. He has, definitely. Hey, if you want to jump on, Ace, man, the link is in the chat. Anybody, if you want to jump on, go ahead and jump on. The link is in the chat. Everybody's welcome. We're going to make this an open night mic. How about that? Open mic for everybody. Just be respectful and courteous. Ace says the stats don't show how good he's been for us this year. Yeah, Yarbrough, low key, man, he's been all right. He's been all right. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say he's been like phenomenal or anything, but he's been doing his job, and that's all we ask for him. I'm telling you right now, to come into, he woke up this morning. I mean, I'm sure Boone told him, because Boone said that they knew that Clarke Schmidt was feeling sore last night, so he probably got the heads up like, hey, you might have to start next tomorrow. So I don't think it was a surprise to him, but still, it's tough, man, for a reliever, especially he's not in the pitchers, man, they have their routine. So if you're a starter, you have your routine, you do your bullpens every certain day, you do your lifts every certain day and all that. So he did a good job. So kudos to Yarborough, man. He stepped up big time. King Cash says probably messed up his side, probably messed up his side up on a slide. I don't know what he be sliding into, man. He's a pitcher, you know. I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe he was doing freaking planks or something. Maybe he was doing freaking sit-ups or I don't know. Or maybe just pitching. I don't know, man. I've never had an injury where I felt like my left side hurts. Like, okay, like upper body, lower body, like be more specific, or your whole left side hurts. But it's all good though, man. At least it's not nothing too serious. But I tell you what, man, Clarke Schmidt, he's starting to. Yeah, I know. Last year he spent some time on the IL, so you don't want to see that, man, with pitchers, man. You don't want to see, especially right now while our rotation really needs him. You don't want to see him going down on too many injuries, spending too much time on the IL. A says I would, but my phone is audio is trash. I'm driving right now, heading home to do my Thunderbolts. Okay, now it's all good, Ace. King Cash just slide right into the bench, probably not getting his spot back. Nah, he's getting his spot back, dude. That's freaking Clarke Schmidt, man. But I tell you what, man, Clarke Schmidt, he's always giving up. He's good for 3 to 4 runs anyway. So either way you put it, man, look, we lost 3-2. We gotta score more than that. I don't care who was pitching, what moves you think Boone should have made it with the bullpen. It doesn't matter. You gotta score more than 2 runs. Okay, on 2 solo shots too. Come on, man. We gotta do better than that. You're not gonna win many games like that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all, bro, better than Strowman. That's facts, bro. Facts. Emilio says, Cruz is doing wonders. Man, I tell you what, Fernando Cruz is phenomenal, bro. This dude, that splitter is almost unhittable. It's crazy. How old is who? Who you talking about? Best reliever in the league right now? Yeah. I don't know though. My man Weaver. Dream Weaver. But anyway, yeah, so Clarke Schmidt, you know, scratch from the lineup. It's not a big deal. We'll see him next week, hopefully. Now, next week, if they say, hey, he's still sore, something's going on, then we got some real issues. Let's talk about Aaron Judge. Because Aaron Judge hit another bomb today. And I mean, the dude he's just unstoppable, man. He's a freaking monster. Right now, Aaron Judge is batting 432. He went 2 for 4 with a home run and a single. Batting 432. His OPS is 1.312. 1312. Like this is bro, this dude is playing on rookie mode. Y'all don't even get it. Like I was listening to MLB radio earlier, and they don't give this man his respect, bro. They had the freaking nerve to say that Bobby Witt Jr. if Bobby Witt Jr. was playing on the Yankees, that he'd be at Judge's level. And they were saying, oh, and the ballpark, Judge has the short porch at right and all this other. And I was like, horse hockey, shut the hell up, bro. Like the numbers ain't even close. If the numbers were close a little bit, if they were close, I'd be like, maybe if he played at Yankee Stadium 82 games of the year or 81 games out of the year, his numbers be, but the numbers ain't even close, fam. Like this dude is on a whole nother planet right now. He's not even, they're gonna have to make a whole nother league for him. I'm telling you. Cause this shit is crazy. 432. Come on, dude. 430. And I get it. Look, the odds of him ending the season with a 400 batting average is very, very low. But if anybody could do it, it's this dude, Aaron Judge, right now, dude. Like, he's unstoppable. Even though I would say I needed him to come up big late in the game today, and he didn't. So the solo home runs ain't gonna cut it, man. It ain't gonna cut it. Let's see what the chat's saying. Yeah, Cruz loves being a Yankee. Unstoppable in the regular season. Oh, here we go with the yo. I'm telling you, man. I think this is the year that he's gonna do it in the postseason too. And his numbers ain't great in the postseason, but he's had some success in the past. And I'm telling you what, man. Even last year, he had that big home run versus Class A, and that game 5. I get it, we lost, right? But if we get another game, if that series continues, I believe that Aaron Judge would have went off because he really, like, you could tell that he was coming out of that slump. But it is what it is, man. Regardless of the fact, right? People say, "Oh, but he don't hit in October." I get it, right? And I'm a Yankee fan, so I'm like that too. Like if you can't win it for us, then that's a big blemish. Like it tarnishes your legacy. But we don't hold anybody else to that standard, right? Are we saying, well, Otani can't be the best because he didn't really do much in the postseason either last year? Are we saying that? Do we hold other players to that same standard as Aaron Judge? 'Cause everybody's like, yeah, but he ain't do nothing in the postseason. All right, so let's hold everybody to that standard. This man right now, bro, I believe that we're probably watching the greatest hitter ever. And I've been saying this, and now you're starting to hear it more. And hopefully he could continue because man, if he goes cold for the next month, whatever, you're gonna be like, you come back to this video and I'm gonna look stupid. But I really think that he's the best hitter that we've ever seen, hands down. Like his numbers are crazy, man. His numbers are just retarded. Is he the most feared hitter? I don't think so. I think Barry Bonds, when Barry Bonds was on that tear, man, he was the most feared hitter. Like his walks, he literally walked almost 300 times one year. They were walking this man with the bases loaded. So Judge is getting to that point, though. I'm telling you, Judge is getting to that point, especially if the rest of the lineup don't do what they need to do. They're just gonna stop pitching to him at period, And that's what we don't want to see. If it was October, just be batting 100. Here we go. Here we go. Don't make me pull up Otani's numbers, Nando. Don't make me do it. Judge is putting Barry Bonds' numbers even better. Bonds' numbers ain't even close to his right now. That's what's crazy, man. This dude's on another level, bro. He's on another level. King Cash says it's like he's James Harden in the MLB when it comes to the playoffs. Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. Don't sleep on this dude. Don't sleep on him. Emilio says this year feels like redemption. I'm telling you right now, man, he's putting together so far one of probably the best hitting performance we've ever seen, man. The numbers don't lie, bro. It's incredible. It's freaking incredible. It's incredible. Look, I'm just for Fernando, man. I'm gonna pull up Otani's numbers, right? The so-called greatest baseball player ever. That's what people say. Look at his numbers. He's been picking it up, right? And that's great. Those are great numbers, right? That's great. If Judge had those numbers right now, I'll be super happy. Well, let's look at Judge now. Now let's look at Judge. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close. This dude's playing a video game right now, bro. He's in the Matrix for real. And we watching this. Tommy Edman got better numbers than Tommy. Yo, you're hilarious, bro. You're hilarious. I'm gonna pull up Tommy Edman's numbers just for you. It's not even close. It's not even close. And by the way, you could pull up stats too. All you gotta do is hit the $ and type in the player's name. You a troll, bro. You a troll. It's not even close, man. This dude's on another level. He's Tommy Emmett and Otani put together, and then some right now. But yeah, man. So Judge, look, best hitter ever. That's it. It doesn't matter, right? Let's talk about Anthony Volpe, man. We had a big scare. Freaking Anthony Volpe popped his shoulder, attempting to make a diving play in the hole. And it was I'm not gonna lie, man. I was scared for the dude. For a second, I thought he dislocated his shoulder. That's what it seemed like to me. And he got up and their trainers was moving his shoulder around, and you could tell he was saying he's okay, he's okay, he's okay. Look, they should have took him out the game. Like, let's be serious right now. I don't care if he says he's okay, he's okay. Every player says that. My man, you was on the floor in a fetal position. Looked like you were crying, bro. That is not okay. That's not normal, bro. He needed to come out the game right there. He needed to come out the game. They didn't take him out the game, and then he looked okay, but he bobbled the ball, huge double play, potential double play. He bobbles the ball, fumbles it, and the Yankees miss out, right? Look, I'm not saying that the reason why he made the error is because of shoulder, but who knows, right? At that point, man, the dude, it looked bad when he was on the ground. He was on the floor like a good 10 minutes, man. It seemed like to me. I think Boone he missed that one, man. He should have took him out for his own good, for Anthony Volpe's own good. He should have took him out. And they say he's going in for x-rays and stuff. He had heard a pop in the shoulder. I don't know, man. I don't think I hope he's not hurt or anything. It don't seem like it because after that he was moving around fine. It's not his throwing arm, it's his glove arm. But still, man, when you see somebody play on the floor like that, especially with a shoulder issue, it could have popped out of place and popped back or something. I think that Boone should have took him out. And I think when they go get the x-rays, hopefully not, man. Knock on wood. Hopefully everything is good. And even if everything is good, I think they should let him rest a little bit, because the shoulder injuries, man, they're nothing to play with. And they linger. They linger for a long time. Even if nothing's broken or dislocate anything, they linger. So I think Boone messed that up, man. He should have took him out. Again, I'm not saying that's the reason why he made that error, but who knows, right? Who knows? He's been fumbling a lot of balls out there too recently. We'll see. A says Otani got his team a ring. He got carried in the World Series better than Freeman. Yeah, man. Otani ain't do much. He didn't do shit, honestly. But you could say, well, he hurt his shoulder, whatever. It is what it is. That's at this point, man, that's water under the bridge. It doesn't matter, man. The season the Judge is putting together, look, I get it. It'll be a stain on his legacy if he never wins a ring, or if he doesn't produce in October. I got it, right? I get it. But that doesn't take away the fact that the numbers he's put through the regular seasons, man. It doesn't. When you say greatest hitter, they not looking at, because you got some hitters that are trash in the regular seasons and they come up big in the postseason. We don't say they're the greatest hitter or anything. Yeah, we say they're clutch. That's a difference. A clutch hitter and the greatest hitter is difference. But I think that Aaron Judge is the greatest hitter right now. He's the greatest hitter ever. And hopefully he could step up in October. And then once he does that, dude, that's it. Hands down, everybody has to bow to the king, bro. I'm telling you, my man is a beast, dude. He's gonna smack that gavel, bang. And he looked like he means business too. Freeman outplayed everyone on one leg. Freeman was not even. He was fine, bro. Come on. Whatever they injected him with, man, that man was running like he was 22 years old. He was good, man. During the Mets series, yeah, he was hurt. But in the World Series, he had 2 weeks off. He was good. He was good. He wasn't on one leg. Could have been could have been a stinger. They're working on his neck too. Yeah, something, man. I don't know. I just think that when something like that, when you see a player on the ground like that for that long and everything, he should have just came out. He should have took him out. Anybody else, I think he takes them out the game. He should have took Anthony out. He should have took him out. That's just my opinion, man. As sometimes you gotta think for the player because a player is always gonna tell you they're good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Walk it off. You gotta be like, nah. You know what? Yeah, you good, but just in case, man, let's take you out the game. Volpe has been great, but I think today's game lies in Lighter's hands. And that's that. Thank you, man. Perfect segue to the next topic. Aaron Boone in the bullpen. A lot of people are mad with him bringing in Mark Leiter Jr. in a high leverage situation. Um, I get it, right? I get the uh the outrage by certain fans, and even me. I feel like he shouldn't be the guy you bring in high leverage situations. I feel like they're kind of forcing that on him, but I will say this: his last outing, he looked great. Right? Didn't he strike out the side? The last time he pitched, he struck out the side. He looked dominant. So I'm not even gonna blame Boone on that for bringing in Mark Leiter Jr. Because if not him, who? Who do you bring in? Do you bring in Weaver? He pitched yesterday. It's not a safe situation at that point. I'm not mad at Boone for that decision. I'm not mad. If anything, I think that he should take that into consideration now and be like, you know what, maybe he's not the guy for that spot. But based on the way he pitched last time he was out there, he pitched great. He struck out the side. They couldn't touch him. So I think that was in the back of Boone's mind. Even though he's done this several times, he likes going to Mark Leiter Jr. late. But I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna like harp on Boone for that, man. That's a tough call right there. Like who do you bring in, Emilio? Tell me, you bring in Weaver and see if he can get you 2 innings, keep you in the game. At the end of the day, guys, look, the Yankees scored 2 runs. Okay, 2 runs on 2 solo home runs. You're not gonna win many ball games like that. I'm gonna say it again. So whether you want to blame Boone for bringing in Mark Leiter Jr. or Mark Leiter Jr. or this or that or the double play that Volpe bobbled, 2 runs, guys. Like that's not gonna cut it. We seem to not be able to win these 1-run games. Um, and we kind of going back to our old ways where we live and die by the long ball, and I don't like that, man. I don't like that. Yesterday, we won off of a Goldschmidt 3-run bomb. Besides that, nothing. Right? Today, a solo home run from Aaron Judge and Austin Wells. Besides that, nada. And I'm telling you, man, that is not the kind of baseball that's gonna win you games. You got to be able to manufacture runs, get timely hits. Um, like I get it, man. I love the home runs too, but if we seen this movie before, man. We seen how this plays out. When you live and die by the home run, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Ben Rice has cooled down a lot. He's cooled down a lot. He looks like he's coming back down to earth a little. His average has dropped to like the 260s. Hold on, let me see. He's batting 255. So he went from batting 300 to 255 in a matter of about a week, you know. He went 0 for 4 today. I think that his swing is getting a little loopy. Um Trying to do too much, trying to hit too much home runs. I think he needs to just go back to just make a solid contact and let the ball do what it does. But his swing seems to be getting a little uppercutish to me anyway, from my opinion. But I think he'll turn it around. He's still hitting the ball hard, so he'll turn it around. Right now he's batting 255. His OPS is 915. So he's come down a lot, a lot. Goldschmidt is batting 349. His OPS is 878. Bro, that was weird. Dominguez went 0 for 2. Yeah. Jorbit Vivas. I mean, I'll tell you what, I don't ever want to see Pablo Reyes again with Vivas up. I'd rather play Vivas any day of the week. This dude, like he got that he's still young, obviously, and we still need to see more, but I like his approach at the plate. I like the way he takes pictures, even though it's a little cocky, and some people might not like that, where he looks at the pitcher and he's like, nah, shaking him off and stuff. But I like that. Like I like that confidence. And he has a good eye. He does have a good eye. I think he could bring something to the team, man. Something that we need. Just a scrappy player. A scrappy player. His defense looks good. His arm is really good. So I want to see more of him at second base, to be honest. I want to see more of him over there. I don't know why they pinched at him, why they brought in Pablo Reyes. I have no idea, you know. 'Cause I think Vivas at bats have looked good. He takes pitches. I like the dude, man. He has a good eye. I think he has a bright future in the big leagues. Hopefully, if he gets a chance. Nando says Judge Kershaw in regular season. Oh, whatever, man. You're just mad that Judge is the best player in baseball ever right now. It's always the pitching that costing us games. I hear you, Emilio, man, but when you score 2 runs, I mean, come on, dude. The pitching could say the same thing about the offense. Like, man, can we get some support? You know, Emilio says I would have given Hamilton another inning so Cruz can pitch the 7th and 8th, and then bring Tim Hill maybe. I guess, man. The Tim Hill pitched yesterday. So you got to sometimes think of where they're thinking, man. And I get it because I'm the type of person that I live for today, not tomorrow. But Boone is probably thinking about tomorrow. Like, you know what? I don't want to run through the entire bullpen and then not have nobody tomorrow. So, that could be it, man. Y'all, bro, did good, man. The bullpen was well rested because Max Fried gave us 7 innings the night before. So you're right. He could have went that route. Who knows why he didn't? At the end of the day, I still feel like, man, you got to score more than 2 runs. You just have to. You have to score more than 2 runs, especially who pitched for the little, little Liddell, whatever his name is. Come on, dude. This dude's 2-5 on the season with a 4.61 ERA now, but he came into the game with a over 5 ERA. We have to do better against pitchers like that. We got to beat those pitchers up. So 2 runs ain't gonna cut it. And then we got Will Warren going tomorrow, or well, later on today. We got Will Warren going. So maybe Boone's thinking about that. Maybe he's thinking like, man, this dude, he hasn't been able to give me much of anything. So let me save some of this bullpen because I might need them tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, Hamilton's looking good. He got himself out of trouble. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? Didn't watch the game today. Was working. Hopefully Volpe isn't a torn labrum. I hope not, man. That's the same injury that Otani had. And when you have a torn labrum, man, it's automatic you need surgery. You need surgery. I don't I don't think so though. I don't think so because he was able to move it around. It could be like fractured, like partially torn or something. But usually when you have an injury like that, you're like frozen. Like Otani was, so he had like that frozen shoulder where he just couldn't move it. But Volpe was able to move it. He was able to make plays after that in the game, swing the bat. But who knows? I don't think that's why he made the error on that double play ball. What should have been a double play. I think he just bobbled it, man. He did the same thing yesterday or the night before that. So he's got to clean it up on defense. With that being said, he also has made some great plays too. But you got to make the easy ones, man. But, Jacob says praying for a rainout. We need to reset the pitching staff. Uh yeah, nah, I guess, man. But I want to see some baseball tomorrow. I'm gonna watch my son play anyway, but I want to see some Yankees baseball. No off day till Thursday. They'll be all right. They should be all right. I heard Tatis got hurt. Is that true? Let me look for it. All right. Senor Fernando Tatis leaves game with injury. My goodness, that dude's arm looks swollen. Oh, he got hit in the forearm with a 93-mile-per-hour fastball. But he's back in the lineup though. So they took him out the game, but he's back in the lineup. So we will see him most likely. Even though that don't look good. I'm looking at his arm right now. It looks bad. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. It does not look good. Not at all. Let me add this to the scene. Bro, I don't know if that's a real legit photo or not, but that doesn't look good to me, bro. That looks really bad. Especially on the forearm, those bones right there are small. Yeah, not good. But you know what, man? I was looking forward to seeing him at Yankee Stadium. The dude's exciting. Even though the last time he came there, he freaking ran into Anthony Rizzo and gave him a concussion. So I'm gonna need him to stay away from Paul Goldschmidt and Ben Rice. Speaking of Ben Rice, bro, my man is a beast on first base. Yo, he could handle first base. You saw that diving play he made today? Yesterday too, he made a great scooping play for Max Fried. Like Ben Rice is low key pretty good at first, man. He's no slouch over there. He is no slouch. Nando says Volpe probably had a busted shoulder in game 5 last year too when he botched it to third. Nando, man, you about to get freaking banned, bro. My goodness. Dude, you got it. You got your ring and everything, bro. We in a whole new season. Jacob says that was the other night he played tonight for the project. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he played. He's back in the lineup. Just that photo, man. That picture. That looked bad. It's good, man. I just need him to stay away from Ben Rice and Paul Goldschmidt. We don't need no Anthony Rizzo concussions over here anymore. Let me stop this. All right, so I'm gonna get to the final topic, man. This is something that this is a touchy one. I'm gonna be honest. This is something that a lot of people, it's a lot of different opinions, and it's pretty kind of early to be talking about this. But Bellinger, Cody Bellinger, is he worth the price? Is he worth? Was he worth the trade? I think in terms of the trade, yeah. You know, we pretty much gave up nothing for him. But we're paying Cody Bellinger. The Cubs took about 5 million of that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They took about 5 million off that, but he's making about $25 million a year. And he has a player option, so he can opt out this year or stay in and then we'll have to pay him for another year. The way he's hitting, he's definitely not opting out because he's not getting that kind of money anywhere else. So my whole thing, right? My whole thing. I get it. Look, I get that we really, really needed uh an outfielder, a good someone who plays good defense, and we were hoping that his bat would play well at Yankee Stadium. That's what we were hoping for. That the power numbers will increase and all that stuff. Um, with that being said, right, and you could go back to the old videos around the time when Kyle Tucker was the talks of him being traded and all that stuff, and you'll hear what I said. I was upset with the Cubs, right? Because I felt like, and I could be wrong, I felt like the Cubs came and swiped Kyle Tucker away, right? And then kind of they knew that the Yankees were desperate. They knew we were desperate, and they played us for Bellinger, right? And what I mean they played us for Bellinger, I mean like they should have ate more of that money. They should have ate more of the money. That's why I was upset. Like I felt like I wanted Bellinger, but I didn't want him at 25 million. They should have ate more of that, right? But that's neither here nor there because the deal was made and he's here now. My thing, man, is look, with everybody there, and I get it. Some people say, well, he's there for the glove. And I'm look, man, when you're paying $25 million, man, you're not there just for your glove. I don't care. You're not there just for you need to produce. You need to produce. He had a big hit today, even though it didn't amount to anything. No runs were scored or anything like that. But I'm hoping he turns it around. But Bellinger is batting 198 on the season. Okay. 198 and his OPS is 610. And I don't care how good of a glove you got. When you getting paid $25 million a year, that's not gonna do it. It's just not, man. It's just not. So is he worth the money? No. Right now he's not. And I don't care what anybody says. Right now he is not worth the money. Could that change? Yes. It could definitely change. It's only the beginning of May. He could turn it around and this could all be nothing and we'll never speak of this again. But the way it's going right now, it's not good. It's not good. Okay. Hold on. I'm pulling up a stat real quick. Um, and they're gonna get mad at this. I already know it. I already know. What the hell, man? I already know it, right? This signing, right? Even though I think he's a way better player than Josh Donaldson was. But this is starting to feel like a Josh Donaldson situation where we made a trade. First of all, we did the Cubs a huge favor by taking that contract off their hands, right? I don't think the Yankees are even, let's say Kyle Tucker does not extend with the Cubs and he enters free agency. Can the Yankees even go after Kyle Tucker? Right? When you have a $25 million player on your team, an outfielder at that. What do you do at that point? You think the Yankees are gonna make that move? I get it that some money will be freed up and they probably could, but Kyle Tucker's gonna ask for a lot of money. And then at that point, you gotta get rid of Dominguez or Grisham or somebody gotta go because you can only play three outfielders and you got Judge. You're paying Cody Bellinger $25 million, so he's gonna play. So do the Yankees even make a serious push for Kyle Tucker? I want them to, but I don't see it happening. Now when you have this, so we need this Bellinger trade to work out. We really need it to work out. And I'm gonna go back. Hold on a second. Let me pull up these stats. Where is it? Okay. I get it, man. Look. So in 2022, Josh Donaldson batted 222 for the Yankees. Right? That was his average. I I I would be freaking dumbfounded if Cody Bellinger freaking ends the season under 222. I'd be freaking I'd be pissed off to be honest. And then 2023 he literally batted like a buck 50 or something like that. I'm not saying that he's Josh Donaldson, that's gonna happen again, whatever. But it's just a lot of the stuff is very similar. The contract, right? We had Josh Donaldson for 2 years, paying him 25 million a year, right? He didn't produce. The glove was there. Nobody could deny Josh Donaldson was a good defender, but he just didn't produce. Granted, Josh Donaldson had a shitty attitude, but who cares, right? We just want you to produce. And now we got Cody Bellinger not producing, getting paid 25 million a year. And it could look, I hope I'm wrong, but it could turn to that real quick, man. It could get there, right? Let's say we go through May. Now we at the All-Star break and he's still batting a buck something. then we got a really, 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 we got a big problem in our hands. A big problem. I mean, it's just what other options we have for next year. What do you mean? So about look, man, the biggest in terms of the big free agent that's gonna be out there next year, besides that's not a pitcher, is gonna be Kyle Tucker. You know, and that's the name that I would like to see it in pinstripes, but I don't see it happening. Not with the way not with the way the payroll's looking right now. I highly doubt it, man. He's gonna want to get paid a good freaking at least like 40 million a year. And I just don't see the Yankees dishing up that kind of money, man. Now, look, I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So Bellinger right now, to me, right now, he's not worth the price. I don't care what anybody says. And when you make, if he was making 10 million, if he was making what Grisham's making, $5 million, I would even bring it up. Right? But when you're making $25 million, my man, you need to do better than buck 98. You just have to. You have to. The good thing is that he's been swinging the bat better. His at bat's been looking a little better. So hopefully he's turning it around. Hopefully he's turning it around. It's still early in the season where he can pick that average up. He could have a hot May and be batting 300 by the time we hit June. You know what I mean? Look at Volpe. Volpe was batting one something just 2 weeks ago. Now he's 233. So that's the good news, right? But as of right now, the Bellinger trade is, to me, it wasn't worth it as of right now. In hindsight, right? That's in hindsight because when we got him, I I s- I was saying the same thing. Like we need him, right? I just didn't want to pay him that much. I was like, the Cubs got to eat some of this money. They got to eat some of this money, and they did, just not as much as I wanted them to. But the Yankees we kind of had our hands tied because we needed that outfielder. We didn't know Trent Grisham was gonna turn into freaking Trent Bonds. We had no idea, so we needed it, and they made the move, and now it's looking like we're gonna be stuck with this dude not only this year but next year too. So we gotta make him work. We gotta make him work. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Share this with your peoples, whatever. I'll try to get on tomorrow night. I'll be at the baseball field. If my son wins, I'll be home early. I mean, no, if my son loses, I'll be home early. If he wins, then we'll play again. If he wins again, then we play again, and I might be there all day. So that's gonna do it for me. Let's go Yankees, man. Hopefully we win tomorrow and take the series. We don't want to lose back-to-back series to AL East rivals. That's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. So yeah, Nando, I'm not gonna ban you, man, but you're getting close. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're getting close. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me, man. Have a blessed night. Have a good weekend, and let's go Yankees and fuck the Dodgers. Right, Nando? Peace.